I got a unique multi-tool review for you guys. This is called the SOG Switch Plier, produced in the early 2000s. As you can see, it's not your typical multi-tool. I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like about this tool. So let's get into it. The first thing you're going to see is that there's this button right here. This is the first automatic plier to my knowledge. And it's one-handed and it's created even before the Gerber center drive. So let's see how it works. A fully functional pliers. Now the pliers are very nice size, but I have a few complaints about these pliers right off the bat. It doesn't actually quite open as wide as other multi-tools. Let me show you, for example, I have the Leatherman arc right here. It's significantly bigger than the SOG multi-tool. The next tool, compact multi-tool here, and this is a compact tool, guys, and let's see. Opens almost as wide, if not wider, than the SOG pliers. The action is very gritty. I don't know what it is. I try to lube it, clean it and lube it, but it feels really gritty right here. It's probably because that there's a spring, it's spring loaded, and the spring is riding against this pocket right here. That's probably why it feels so rough when you're opening and closing. I do like the fact that it is spring loaded. It makes it very convenient to manipulate the pliers when you're working on something. The needle nose is very precise. There's no gap between the needle nose tip and the teeth are very grippy, and it works really well. First up, you're going to get a file. Next, you're going to get this tool right here, which it looks like an awl, but it's so thick. It's very difficult to use this as an awl. It's not that sharp either. I think they only added this tool because that's the only tool that they could actually fit into this pocket right here. It's like a last minute thing. So you got the awl, the can opener with a smaller flathead. Next up, you get a Phillips head. This is a great Phillips head because it's 4-dimensional. Most of the time when you get a multi-tool, they're 2-dimensional or even 1-dimensional, but this one's a very effective Phillips head right here. Next, you get a flathead with a cap lifter. We also get a main blade, which is half serrated. I wish this was actually a full plain edge. Serration takes up way too much of the knife right here. I wish this serration stopped right here, because serrations, in my opinion, they're very difficult to sharpen, and I'm just not a big fan of it. All these tools are locking, and if you want to unlock it, you just got to press the back here to unlock the tools. When you're using the main blade, you can actually close the pliers and have an extra external lock. So you would have a lock right on top right here. And also, because this multi-tool is closed, you have a secondary lock right here. So it cannot close on your hand. It's very compact and has a very small footprint. So you could carry in your pocket very well. It's almost the size of a folding knife. My Spyderco Native here for size comparison. And as you can see, it's almost the size of a Spyderco Native. It's just a little bit longer. And it's super lightweight. And also for size comparison, I got my Leatherman arc. Leatherman arc is much wider and much heavier. This one's about 8 ounces. So you're gonna know that this is in your pocket versus this one. It doesn't have as much function as, let's say, the Leatherman arc, but it does have all the essential tools you need for everyday use. We also have the Gerber center drive, just for comparison. The Gerber center drive is a little bit thicker and a lot wider. So here's some of the complaints I have about the SOG Switch Pliers. As you notice that this side of the plier is hollow, and when you're actually cranking down on this plier, you can actually feel that this arm is flexing. You can feel that it's moving around and it wants to bend when you're really cranking down on a bolt or something like that. So this tool is not really heavy use. I also noticed that when I was actually using this plier, this pivot right here actually slipped. There was one time I was cranking down on a bolt on my car, and I can actually feel that this pivot is actually slipping down here. So you can't really gorilla grip and crank down on these pliers. It's more of a light duty use multi-tool. One of the best things about this multi-tool is it only costs $40 at the time. You probably can't find this multi-tool anymore because it's been over a decade, but If you could find it on eBay, I would definitely recommend this for everyday use. You also like that there's a pocket clip here, tip up. So with it being tip up, it feels very slim in your pocket. And it's just all around a great everyday multi-tool. If you want to fix something around the office or some small jobs, this will do it. If you guys own one, let me know in the comments how you guys like it. It's definitely one of my favorites for its own purpose. But if I need a heavy duty multi-tool, I'll still stick to the Leatherman Arc, or any Leatherman really. They make great tools. Super fun, super fidgety. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one.